I heard you published 38 papers. Are they all SCI papers?
Yeah, reading is basically is not your hobby, but you have to adopt it as your habit.
Do you use AI in your researches? So you collaborated with other fellows, even from other universities.
Yeah.
I would like to ask, do you think AI will take over the world in the close future?
I don't think so that it will take over till we want AI to take over.
Hello guys, welcome once again to this talk show. And today I'm having a very special guest. Last time I had a guest who published 20 papers and you guys looked surprised. Today the surprise will be even more in shock because I have a very special guest in the name of Amna. So welcome Amna.
Thank you.
So can you introduce yourself? Where do you come from? What's your name, your major, and any other detail?
Yeah, sure. I am Amna. I'm from Pakistan.
Yeah.
And my major is intelligent transportation and information engineering. And I recently completed my doctorate from Chang'an University.
Congratulations. So let's just begin. I heard you published 38 papers.
Yeah, it's means you can't say that it's totally like as a first author I have around 10 papers, including journal papers, conference papers, and also book chapters as well.
Are they all SCI papers?
Yeah, it's must to have SCI. I have one ESCI also, but the preference is obviously SCI.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you co-authored 28 papers and you're first author on 10 papers.
Yeah, I co-authored, you can say it's around a 10 paper. Co-author means you have more work as compared to collaboration.
Oh.
Yeah, co-author means that you can say it's half part of work or it's one major part of the paper. Like we have to first share the idea of the research, then how it will be implemented. And you have to divide the methodologies in certain ways, right?
Division.
So yeah, so that's how we work. That I try to take part in which part I feel that I am more good. And the other part I will learn from my fellows. Research fields are different. So we try to learn different methodologies or different neural networks.
So you collaborated with other fellows, even from other universities.
Yeah.
How do you find them? If there's somebody watching us that wants to collaborate with different people from other universities, because usually we know you can only collaborate with people from your group or supervisor. How do you do that?
When we came to China, one after another, we used to have a link.
Yeah.
Like if I have a friend in another university, she used to tell me that one of our country fellow or one of our subject fellows there. And he or she is also working on the same area, like computer science. So that's how it's a chain. It's starting from 2018. And then it's going on, like not too fast. You can't say that you can work with everyone. Only the one who can share the idea. Only the one who can be consistent during the work throughout. So it's you can say that there are 3 to 4 persons around that I work in collaboration.
Okay.
Yeah.
In how many years have you been able to publish all these papers? How long did you?
Like it's from 2019.
2019.
Yeah, from
till
2019 till present.
Wow.
So that in the beginning, like I believe to start from the step by step. Like SCI is quite tough to publish.
Yeah.
So it's better to start from like I started from conference papers, and then even though my teacher always preferred to have a journal paper, but still I just wanted to learn a few things from the conference paper, how to make a paper, because conference paper is a bit small. And it's not that wide like the journal paper.
Since you're a little bit experienced in it, I've seen from recent comments from some of my interviews, people saying that publishing in engineering courses are much more easier than maybe other majors. What do you think about it? That engineering people can publish so much?
Nothing is too easy as far as no subject, even engineering, management, or social sciences, or humanities. All subjects are tough in their own area, in their own perspective, I think so. So, like, I don't know why they are saying that, because my field, like computer science, those journals who are considered good, they took even more than a year to publish your paper. So how it is so easy to publish a paper? Like my supervisor don't prefer to have paper in a past publication journal. So that's the reason that it took me a long time to get my paper published. Like one of my paper took more than a year to publish.
Does it mean sometimes you work on different papers at the same time?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. But the most difficult thing is to complete your first paper, first SCI journal paper. So that paper obviously took a long time. And then obviously another thing is to find the appropriate journal. And then waiting for the approval also. The most important thing that majority PhD, not only PhD, even the master students have to face is the rejection. Without it sounds like means you can't say that your paper is not good enough, that's why it's not accepted. Sometimes it's not according to the scope and aims. Sometimes it does not fulfill the you can say terms and conditions that are mentioned in the journal. So it's another a tough thing to do is finding the journal and to get your paper published.
With all this background, I have one question that has just been on my mind ever since I read your profile. How do you manage your daily routine? How do you stay productive?
Yes, sometimes it's you are very, very disciplined. Sometimes you are not even properly organized.
Yeah.
So you can't say that during this whole time, during these all years, I am very organized. I woke up at this and this. So sometimes I am very punctual. I really wanted to wake up early in the morning, complete my tasks accordingly. But sometimes when the pressure or the burden of the work is too much, I even used to wake up throughout the nights.
Yeah.
And it depends on you, how you manage your work, how you feel better to work.
Sometimes people have been writing to ask, like, which step or which advice should they really consider the most in order to start writing their thesis, their journal papers? What's an advice you would give to somebody that is beginning to write their dissertation, their journal, and everything?
Well, first you have to clarify about your research idea, the most important thing.
Yeah.
Because till the end, even me at some places I find that I'm not pretty sure about the idea. Means you have so many obstacles.
Yeah.
What you think is not obviously implemented as it is.
Yeah.
So if you don't find the results accordingly, so don't get disheartened. Try to mold your idea in that way that you can generate or you can get a best result from it. That's the main thing.
And what is the biggest challenge you have faced so far in this research world, and how did you manage to overcome it?
Yeah, the biggest challenge, there are so many, but the biggest one, I think that is to stay consistent in your work and to stay motivated for your work. That's the most important thing, I think. Because if you are consistent and you are motivated, I think you can face any kind of challenge which you face during your research work or this time, or any kind of problem in your life.
Consistency.
Yeah.
And what is one thing you wish you knew before coming here to China? Maybe it can help somebody planning to come here.
The most important is language.
Language.
The language barrier, obviously, if I think if I'm good in language, maybe my problems or challenges, you can say, will grow less. If you speak Chinese well, your lab mates, your fellows, Chinese guys will help you a lot.
Oh.
Yeah.
So maybe one personal question. What is your hobby? Is reading part of your hobby?
I can't say that reading is my hobby.
Really?
Before, yeah. It's, I like to write.
Yeah.
I like to write. I like to have a lot of information. But reading is basically is not your hobby. But you have to adopt it as your habit for a research specifically. Because you have to go through a lot of research papers to find those research gaps. So you are able to, in which specific area you research and you get succeed.
Okay. Now let's dive a little bit more in the journal paper publication and reading. There are some things that usually maybe we do not really get a lot of information about. Reading papers, for example. How do you read a journal paper, and maybe how many papers do you read per day?
Well, there is not a specific number of papers you read. When first you start reading a paper, you try to read it again and again. Frequently, you read the paper because in the beginning you are unable to understand.
Yeah.
But then when you go through, I think around 10 papers, then you know that one certain part of the paper is more beneficial for you. So you will read that. First, you have to know that you can't just by a title that this paper is totally relevant with the field or not. So you have to be clarified that which paper is aligned to your research paper. That is another tough task for all the researchers because they have downloaded so many papers at the meantime. Like I have downloaded around 100 papers in the meantime. But you can't read 100 papers in one go. And it's also tough because every other paper is different in methodology.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can be from the same field, but implementation is quite different. And everybody will present their ideas different because they are from the different part of the world.
One thing I've learned also when we get journal papers, maybe if you want to publish, you select some few and then you work with them. According to your experience, Dr. Amna, do you think all papers are really relevant? Because sometimes I feel maybe the methodology might not really match with the details. I mean, mainly the digits, the numbers. Do you think we have to take that into account? I know you've read a lot of papers, you are experienced in that.
I can't say all the papers are exceptionally good.
Mhm.
Some of them are low, some of them are average, and maybe some of them that I worked in the beginning. Now, if I read them, I feel that it's not, it has to be like this, not like this. But it is an experience life. You learn gradually, right?
Yeah.
You have to know that all your work is not up to the mark.
Yeah.
You in the beginning, you are a learner. Even me in the beginning, I thought that I have to write a perfect draft, then I will send to my supervisor, this and that. So it's good to think at that level. But in the beginning, you have to learn many things, and you learn by experience, and you learn by the analysis of others.
So at the beginning, we cannot be perfect enough. It's just
No,
to start,
I don't think
and
so.
then we get better
Yeah.
in the process.
So it's a step-by-step process.
It's a step by
Yeah,
step.
you know, even if you are learning or you are in a communication thing or you are in a writing,
Yeah.
you learn step by step. In one go, nothing is possible.
So we're already going towards the end of this interview, but one of the last questions I would like to ask, do you think AI will take over the world in a close future? Because your research direction is related to AI. What is your take on AI?
I don't think so that it will take over till we want AI to take over us. It depends that if we are using it as a tool.
Yeah.
It's not like that we totally depend on it. It's the same thing like nowadays many people thought that using AI tools for your research, is it ethically okay or not? Is it appropriate or not?
Yeah.
So the main thing is that how you use that tool. So if you are using it from beneficial point of view, like if you have that AI tools, you don't need to have learn from different places. At one place, you can get all the knowledge relevant to the software learning, how you can use that software, or even some of the mathematical portions that are tough to understand. So use it in that way, rather to ask that how to write a paper. That is not.
You were leading me to ask you a question. Do you use AI in your researches?
I used to learn different skills. If I am unable to find the methodology properly by reading the papers, so I will ask from it that how to sort it out. It's just like you are talking to your some of the friends who are on the same level, and if he or she knows more than you, so you can ask questions. You can use that one, but don't ask that how to write so you can use it in a paper. It's not possible because it can create a lot of problem on it.
How has studying in China or maybe China University shaped your career aspiration?
It shaped me from different perspective. Here in Chang'an University, I not even learn how to have research or going through the course, but learning different things from my different respected teachers. It's an excellent experience. It's a mixture of hardships. It's a mixture of achievements.
Yeah.
And the struggles, the journey of learning.
Yeah.
Especially the journey of research. It gave me lesson how to live a life in different situations.
Yeah.
It gave me an insight that during difficult times, when I face through research and every type of problems, how you manage those difficulties. So I think it may make me more strong as compared to when I came here.
Dr. Amna, you're an inspiration to us and to the new generation. We really look up to you. If you could go back to your first year of university, what will you change?
I thought that if I knew so many things, especially about the research and those, maybe I would have completed things maybe more quickly. Those things that I learned after 2-3 years is better if I learned in the first year. So it will be more easier for me. Yeah.
But life is a process, so do you have any advice you would like to give to those watching us before we end today?
Yes. In the beginning, I said that to be consistent, to be motivated.
Yeah.
And consistency is the key to success. There is always failures. There are success also.
Yeah.
So the failures and success are part of life. Don't get disheartened when you are not getting success according to your goals in your research or in your coursework. So it's a consistency that makes you to get over all the challenges, not even in your studies, but also in your life. And that's the thing that you learn step by step. Shortcuts maybe give you success temporarily, but for the long term, if you learn everything step by step, it gives you the permanent sort of success. Like you will not face any kind of problem while learning your practical life. So it's better to learn step by step. It gives you consistency and also motivation to learn more.
Following the process, learning step by step. Thank you so much. You're really an inspiration to us. And thank you all for watching this Grad Talk show today. And you guys are a lot that have been consistent, following, liking. Thank you all for your feedback. Feel free to follow us on WeChat, YouTube, Facebook, or any other channel, TikTok as well. My name is Jonathan Kaji, and today I was with Dr. Amna. See you in the next episode.